Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to talk about managing multiple accounts with Snowflake Organizations is now in public preview. Managing multiple accounts with Snowflake Organization. Snowflake announced in this week that new Snowflake Organization feature is now available in public preview. With that, organizations enable customers to easily manage their data, storage, and compute across multiple Snowflake accounts and even cross regions and clouds. Through a new org admin role, customers can now create a new accounts in any region or cloud in seconds. Gain a consolidated view of all accounts regardless of cloud or region. Monitor usage and spend from all accounts in a single place. Visualize tool usage in Snowsight or partner tools like Tableau, Power BI and ThoughtSpot. With the organizations feature, there is a, as I said, that org admin new role. They have introduced the new role. This is a system defined. Currently, we have 5 system defined roles. Along with this is the 6th role called the org admin. With that, you can create a multiple accounts from your organization, Snowflake organization. New simpler customer controlled URLs for accessing all accounts. With that organization, now you can create your account with your own customer control URLs. What to do with managing multiple accounts with the Snowflake organizations as part of this? Getting started with the organizations, using the organizations to monitor usage, adding new accounts to your organization, how new organizations affect existing accounts. I am going to talk about these 4 points in the next slides. Getting started with the organizations. Starting from 16th January 2021, most customers can opt into the organization's public preview by filling a support ticket. So to obtain this organization feature, you need to fill a support ticket so that Snowflake team will provide the organizations to existing customers. To start using the organizations, you will need to choose an organization name that spans all of your accounts and be part of your new URL for accessing Snowflake. So when you fill the application support Snowflake support ticket, you need to choose your organization name. What is your organization name? So that this organization name will be including when you create a accounts more than one account. You can create a more than account. So you will also need to choose which account will have the org admin role and which user should be granted that role. So to create a account, okay, one of the user should have the org admin. So you need to choose which account should have this org admin role and which user should be granted that role. Once enabled this org admin role, users using the org admin role will see a new organizations tab and have the ability to run organizations commands. So when you have after enabling the organizations with the support of Snowflake support team, if you have a org admin role, then you see a new tab from the Snowflake web UI web interface called the organization tab. Using the organizations to monitor usage. One of the main benefit of the organization's feature is ability to view usage across all of your accounts in a single view. So from these organizations, assume that you have a 10 accounts. These 10 accounts have been created with the different regions from the different cloud providers, so that you can manage all these accounts from the single place. By using the new organization underscore usage schema, you can access a total roll-up of your compute, storage and data transfer usage across all accounts. So with that organizations feature, there is a organization underscore schema, like information underscore schema. There is a new schema called the organization underscore usage schema. With that, you can access a total roll-up of your compute, storage and data transfer usage across all accounts. You can drill into each account by using the name from the account underscore name column in each view. So with that organization feature, there is a column called account underscore name column is added in each view from the organization usage schema. Adding a new accounts to your organizations. So to add new accounts to your organization, you need to click create new account on the organizations page. Here I am not going to show you how to create an organization. I will make another video to create a new accounts from the organizations tab. New account URLs include the organization name you choose and are displayed in following format, like this: https colon slash slash organization name hyphen account underscore name dot snowflakecomputing.com. Suppose this is the common and this is the common, and this account name would be changed for each account. You can create more than one account from the organization. How new organizations affect existing accounts. Say example, today you are using account with the URL. So what is the impact with the new organization feature? So all existing accounts receive a new additional URL that incorporates the organization name, like this. As I said, that https colon slash slash organization name hyphen account name dot snowflakecomputing.com. So note that all existing accounts continue to be accessible under the existing URL. So whatever the URL you have today, that will work in future also. No, there is no problem. But here, now call the account, instead of saying the account URL, you say account locator URL. So this doesn't affect any of your existing pipelines or integrations. That means even if you change the URL with the organization name for existing, so it will not impact in your existing pipelines or integrations, whatever you have been executing. You can also rename the accounts by using with the organization features. Currently, you cannot rename the organization, but with the new feature called organizations, you can rename your accounts. You can rename accounts that are using the new URL by filling a support ticket. So if you want to change the existing current account name also, you need to fill a support ticket. That's all from this video. Thank you for watching my video.